Gotta go to work.
So all these sons of all these players are now in the major leagues. Pick up when I talk.
Yo. Hell yeah, bro. Thanks for checking in, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna start doing lives all the time. This is easy as fuck. I'll do the like this the regular drives. I'll go live for these, and then I'll keep doing the documentaries. But yeah, I think I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna bring some of my boys with me too. I'm gonna start because a couple of my people want to come with me too on these rides and do lives and shit. They'll have you cracking the fuck up. Some of them. I got some of my friends are characters, so. Yeah, man, I like live. I can't believe I never even tried it before. It was my first. I just started doing it like 2 days ago. I'll fuck with it. Somebody gave me $10. I'm like, what? I didn't think people would actually like it. That was crazy. First. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Watch, yo, they got fucking big ass houses back here. Some of it's just crazy too. It's like super old. It's like this weird street that goes up here. I've never been up here before. Let's see what it is. Hell of a hill. I think it's like a bunch of little weird row homes up here. Alright, this place is weird as shit. What in the fuck? This area is interesting. It's got all these little like hidden little pockets. Just have these little weird ass streets with a bunch of houses at the top of them. Kind of cool though. We're in Glen Mills, if anybody's wondering. Glen Mills, Pennsylvania. Hopefully I don't die trying to get the fuck out of here. Alright. Big rock quarry off to the left or the right. Waterfall, sick. Shout out Connecticut. What's up, man? Thanks for joining me. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. I just started doing that more, so I think I'm gonna start. Yeah, with the live streams, I'm gonna try to interact with you guys a little more. What the fuck was that? Figure I'm always driving in the hood and shit, so I might as well. I figure I'd come out to the woods. Well, there's some big money out here too. Hopefully, like some of these little streets have these crazy mansions on them, but they're hard to find. Like there's so many of them. And I found this one that has these mansions. They look like Beverly Hills mansions. They look completely out of place here. Like they look like they're designed for Beverly Hills, and it's just in like this one little random cul-de-sac. I really want to find it. I've been trying to find it for like a fucking year. I did a Uber drive, dropped somebody off there. I used to drive Uber. I haven't been able to find it though. It's around here somewhere. There's crazy big money out here. Pittsburgh. Shout out Pittsburgh. Shout out Pittsburgh. Hell yeah. Hey, thanks for the gifts too, bro. I appreciate that a lot, man. For real. Is it me? Is my camera lagging? It looks like it's lagging a little bit. You should turn resolution. Not from Pittsburgh. Oh, okay. Me neither. What a small world. You don't like men, what either? What a coinky thing. Oh, you know what's just crazy? I used to live right over here, you guys. You want to see my old house? I'm going to show you my old house. Watch, I'm going to show you where I used to live. Hey, guys, make sure you hit that like button for me, please, or double tap. Help me get up in the algorithm a little bit. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Don't be stingy with the likes. Don't be stingy with the likes. That's crazy. I said double tap and like fucking 5 people leave immediately. God damn. Sheesh. You're fucking stingy, man. Are you ready? This is where I used to live, right up here. Look at my old crib, y'all. Check out my old crib right here. See that? This is my old crib right here. George Hill Correctional Facility. You heard? That's my old house. You know, you go there in the summertime, AC's bumping, it's fucking ice cold all the time. You get bronchitis every time you go. Oh, you are, okay. Okay. All good, bro. George W. Hill. You know, man, I gotta start telling some jail stories, bro. I feel I've really been a little too secretive, man. I got some fucking stories, bro. Especially in that motherfucking joint. Yo. Matter of fact, we got a couple people. I'll tell you a little jail story from George W. Hill Correctional Facility. In George W. Hill, I think the guy passed away now, but there was an inmate in George W. Hill that was, hey guys, hit that like button for me, please, too. If you can, just double click real quick. I appreciate it. So there was this dude that was staying at George W. Hill. For George W. Hill is a county jail. You max out 2 years is the longest. Now it's a year. They shortened it, but back then you could stay 2 years. Like once you're sentenced. Anything over that, you go upstate. There was a dude in George W. Hill that was there for 13 fucking years, you guys. You max out at 2 years. He stayed in George W. Hill for 13 years. And I'm gonna tell you, listen. So how is it possible to stay in county jail for 13 years? So this dude, what was his name? Something Beatty. Like Beatty, like Warren Beatty, like the actor. It was like something Beatty. He was a lawyer. He was a lawyer out here in the Philly area. And he had some shit with his wife. He was a super successful lawyer. He had a ton, like millions. He had an island, which, you know, I don't know how I feel about that. But anyway, this guy has the record, the world record, or at least the American history record for longest hold of contempt of court. So this guy was held in contempt of court longer than anybody else in American history, and he did it right here in George W. Hill. So Delco, stand up. He did it for us. He did that for us. So he had this shit with his wife. Yeah, he had this thing with I think his wife cheated on him or something. She stepped out on him and then tried to serve him divorce papers. And she was trying to get all of this money out of him, like millions. She was trying to drain this dude's fucking bank account. And the court sided with her. And from what I heard, she didn't deserve that shit. But, you know, whatever. I'm riding with Beatty, man. He's a legend. Yo, so this dude said, he told the judge, I'm not giving her a fucking penny. I'm not giving her a dime. And the judge said, all right, well, you're going to stay in jail until you pay her. That motherfucker never paid her, ever. He did 13 years in county jail because he would not give his wife the money she was trying to steal from him. Salute Mr. Warren Beatty, dog. What a fucking gangster, bro. That man did 13 years in jail just because he didn't want to give his money up to that stank-ass woman. No disrespect to all the good women out there. I love y'all, I support y'all. But that one wasn't shit. So what ended up happening, contempt of court is really only used, you're not even supposed to be able to hold someone for that long. So that was like some personal shit that the county was doing to him. Because contempt of court is only supposed to be used basically as like a scare tactic. If you won't pay your child support or something, we'll hold you in contempt of court to basically like persuade you to pay. And then we tell you, you know, you're going to be in jail until you pay. And so if you just show you're not ever going to pay, they can't hold you in contempt of court forever. I can't believe they did it for 13 years, but yeah, man, not Warren Beatty, but Mr. Beatty, fucking legend, bro. Fucking legend. The GOAT of George W. Hill, for sure. Nobody did it better. Nobody did it bigger or better than Mr. Beatty. I'm gonna spin around here. Ain't that crazy, bro? 13 years. And he did 13 years, like, on his own. Just like, he chose that. He said, I don't care. He gave, man, 13 years. He was old, too. But yeah, when they ended up releasing him, the judge basically decided contempt of court is supposed to only be to persuade people to pay, or whatever the case may be. But since he's obviously not being persuaded, we have to let him go. And that woman never got a dime, man. God damn. No one ever been held in contempt of court longer than Delaware County, man. That is some type of dumbass record that Delaware County would hold too. Something that nobody gives a fuck about. Man, I just got off papers. I was on papers for 3 years. I am not doing nothing to no cops for no amount of money. I got so lucky, bro. I was really supposed. I thought I was gonna be in prison. I thought I'd be in prison right now. I thought YouTube was cooked. Man, I got lucky, bro. I'm being a good boy. I am being a good boy. I swear to God, I go to church. I do, man. I do still want to fucking flip cops off once in a while, but I respect them. You gotta respect what they do at least, man. Them dudes risk their lives. I think most of them got good intentions, you know. Yeah. Try to bait them into fucking putting a foul. I'm like Patrick Mahomes. I'm trying to draw a foul on the cops. I wonder if anybody's done that, like intentionally drew the cops out and got a settlement from them. I know a couple that would set up, like they'd go into department stores and fall and like literally break bones and shit to get paid, and they got $1 million from Walmart and fucking blew it all on crack in like a year or two. Yeah, bro. Yeah, actors, I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, I have had terrible experiences with police ever since I was a little kid. Like, yeah, you know, but I still try to be like, I don't know. I try to still consider that they are humans, and I believe that most of them do become cops with good intentions. And I think a lot of them get fucked up in the head. I think a lot of cops have mental health issues because of all the shit they got to deal with every day. You know, cops kill themselves a lot too. So, oh, salute, man. Thanks for your service, bro. But no, I hear you. I hear you. I got pulled over here. Matter of fact, I got pulled over here at this intersection because they don't like black people. I don't think they like black people driving around here. I'm white, but my friends mostly are black, so. Like, if I'm driving around here, they literally pull me over. I've got pulled over. The only time I got pulled over going this way to Westchester, I had a black person in my car. And I drive up this street. Well, I used to drive up all the fucking time. Never got pulled over until I had my homie in the car who was black. Ain't that crazy? So I do really try to give cops the benefit of the doubt. I don't want to assume that they're racist, but man... Like, I seen the shit that black people experience because I'm around y'all so much, and I can't, once you see it, bro, you can't deny it. You know? Yeah. Nah, I know, bro. I know. Not all of them, though. And I guess the reason I'm saying what I'm saying is, like, to kind of reserve like a safe space for the cool cops out here, because we really do need as many of them as possible. Cops are essential. I mean, we need them regardless. So I don't know. I hear you though. I mean, shit. A lot of people got a lot of good reasons to not like their asses, but these cops in this little town, I think it's called Birmingham. Bro, if you're black, just don't fucking drive back here. I'm just gonna tell you right now, don't do it. Don't come back here if your windows are tinted too. They'll start following you. They're petty as hell out here. Yeah, good and bad, bro. Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. And I used to hate cops, bro. I grew up in. If anybody should be sitting here talking shit on cops, probably just on paper. And not to blame it on them. I was a fucking little degenerate when I was younger. I was always getting in trouble. I was always getting arrested. I didn't have like real like family, you know. I was just kind of like out here fucking moving off of ego and shit. I guess I don't know. You know, young men. Beautiful out here though. I love this area. I guess it's Westchester, technically. Listen, they don't like all white people either. They don't like all white people either. You gotta be a certain kind. I'm telling you. My boys will even tell you too. Like my boys, if you bring the white privilege stuff up around my boy, they'll tell you no. That shit ain't real, because we seen how my man gets treated, and that white privilege shit, it's true for some of y'all, but they'll tell you, like, my man, nah, cops don't like him. Now I'm a lot different. I clean my act up. I'm fucking 40 something, so. But man, bro, yo, cops have done so much fucking foul shit to me. I had cops force me to take a blood test. Like, they forced me to go to the hospital, take a blood test. They lied to me and said if I didn't take the test, they were going to put me in jail for a year. They lied to me, bro, and told me I was going to jail for a year if I didn't take this blood test. The blood test came back and said that, like, this is what they said. They said that the blood test showed that there was active marijuana in my system. I had smoked like 4 hours ago. They said there was active marijuana in my system. So they arrested me, put me in jail, gave me a DUI, bro. They put me in jail. I wasn't drinking and driving. I wasn't smoking. There was no drugs in the car, nothing. They fucking breathalyzed me. I passed it. And they wouldn't accept it. They said, all right, well, we know you're on something, so you got to come to the hospital. And I was scared. I was a kid. That was my first DUI, man. You know? Yeah. You know, so am I, man. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's beautiful out here in Texas. I love this area. I'd move out here if I could afford it. Oh, wow. On your boat, too, bro? The boat is crazy. So they can take your driver's license for a boat? Man. They're just reaching. That sounds like they do shit like that just so they can bring in tax revenue. Because how does that even make sense? Oh, you're bad at driving a boat, so we're not going to let you drive a boat. I guess you weren't even bad at driving a boat. A fucking bottle of soda. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, like shit like that'll make you hate cops for sure. Something like that. Yeah. But I've had moments before where a cop I was always like, because I didn't really have like a real structured household, so I was just always out when I was younger. Like, kind of, I really was like exposed to police a lot more than probably a lot of kids were, and a lot of my friends were too. So we were always getting in trouble. Like, I really don't feel like I was that bad of a kid either. It was just like, you know, like some kids got like big houses where they could party and drink. Some of us like are in the fucking street doing it. Kids that got the nice house to do it in, they don't have to worry about the cops fucking with them. It's only us. Damn, dude. That doesn't even make sense, bro. Yeah, was that a long time ago? Because I know when they gave me the DUI for active marijuana, even though I wasn't smoking or drinking or anything. But back then, the laws, we didn't really have protection, bro. The cops could just write down on the paper they seen you drinking and you're fucked. I think nowadays, you'd be able to fight that. I don't think they can make that stick now, but man, they used to get away with anything, bro. Yeah, so that was, I didn't think so. That was what? That wasn't that long ago. But it's still, a lot has changed since then, for sure. But the one I'm talking about, I'm 43. The one that I'm talking about happened in, how the fuck did I get to Creek Road? Bro. Okay. Dude, I just started driving and I ended up like way farther than I even anticipated. That's crazy. This area is beautiful. There's big money out here too. But yeah, I think mine, that first, I got a couple of DUIs now. But well, I got 3. Not trying to brag about it. I'm not too proud of it, but you know, it is what it is. I had drinking problems, so you know that's what happens. But yeah, that was probably like, man, that was probably like 2004, 2005, and they fucking gave me a DUI, my first DUI. I really should have 2 DUIs, but I got 3 because they just made it up. I mean, they give you a fucking blood test and they say the marijuana is active and they can give you a DUI, bro. And I had I had a warrant for my arrest in Philly. So I was really only supposed to stay in for like 72 hours in jail, because I had this warrant. I ended up getting stuck for 60 days. That was my introduction to the penile system. Fucking driving down the street, literally not doing anything wrong at all. Crazy. The reason he pulled me over is there was like a little pile of gravel that was pouring out into the street from someone's driveway. They were doing their driveway, so it was like this big pile, and I hit it and it made me skip off the road real quick, and I got right back on. But he pulled me over for that, and then on the paper it said one of the things he charged me for was driving on the right side of the road. Like, he made it sound like I was like literally driving off the road. It was just like a quick skipped off. And them cops, some of them really aren't shit. Dang, you know what the fuck? I'm gonna try to read this comment, but I'm driving. Let me see. Fish, yeah, hell yeah, I love fishing, bro. Yeah, I love fishing, bro. I like ocean. I like saltwater fishing best, though. I really like getting out on the ocean and shit. That's my type of fishing trip. Get out like fucking mile out into the ocean where you can't even see land anymore. Hold on. I'm going to pull over so I can read the comment a little better. Let's see. They probably got some mansions back here. Let's see. It's easy for me to read like little quick comments, but if there's a little more detail, it's hard. But I don't mind. I like when you guys leave like little stories and shit like that. I like. That's why I like doing live, because I really connect with people better. I called the cops for help. My ex was being on me. As soon as he heard me called the cops. He left. Oh hell nah, bro. That's fucked up. So your man was beating on you. Damn, what the fuck? Bro, I call everybody bro. Don't even pay attention. I call my girl bro. She stopped getting annoyed now, but I can't help it. I call my dad bro. I just say it too fucking much. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. You know, actually, I had an ex-girlfriend one time. And we had like a pretty bad breakup. It was bad. It was real messy. And she fucking was like threatening to unalive herself. She called me. I'm trying to avoid it. She cheated on me. So I broke up with her. And she's like, I'm going to kill myself. Now, I cared about her still. I didn't want her to fucking do that. So I called police to go check up on her. And they came to my house. I guess they had my phone number or something. I didn't even tell them where my house was. Cops came to my house. They were asking me for ID and shit. I just came out of jail. The cops were being like aggressive with me, and I was calling them for help. So I had a similar, I didn't get arrested like you did though, but after that, I really just I don't feel comfortable with calling the police for help or anything. I mean, look, I never really needed them, you know? I mean, I know how to shoot a gun. You better believe that. I'll go to the range. I practice my shot. I ain't fucking around. I think everybody that's like good people out here, good like loving people, need to learn how to shoot. It's crazy. We don't know what's coming up next, and it's gonna be good versus evil. And the devil knows how to shoot, so you better learn too. That's what I tell everybody. Oh, no, I'm in Pennsylvania. Yeah, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That's fucked up. You know what's crazy? That just made me remind me of something. The same girl I was just talking about she was like suicidal. So we had issues before we broke up, and I was gonna break up with her a time before that. We got in this fight and she punched me in the face like 3 times hard. Boom, boom, boom. She was raised by brothers, so she knows how to fucking rumble. And I didn't call the cops, but I guess neighbors or somebody called cops because we were yelling. And the cops came, and I told them, I was like, man, she's punching me. I'm like, I'm really trying to leave. And I can't leave because she's blocking the door. So the cops removed her. I thought the cops were going to do something to me, but they actually believed me. Like, they actually sided with me. I'm like, man, thank God. I thought they would just take her side. I'm getting as many of the comments as I can, so if I miss a comment, it was unintentional. We'll go down Creek Road. This is a real nice drive right here. We're in Birmingham Township. It's kind of like the Westchester, PA area. It's like Chad's Ford. We're probably closer to Chad's Ford, actually. No, they didn't take me out. Because I was like legitimately not in the wrong. And the reason we started fighting was over the cheating shit. I was like suspicious she had cheated, but I wasn't sure. But the way she started like freaking out, I was like, I think you cheated. I really think you cheated. And she like went crazy, swung on me. She was like yelling. So then I'm like, I'm just gonna leave. I'm leaving. So she barricades the door, bro. Like she wouldn't let me leave. She's like, no, you're not leaving. So I had to grab her and like throw her out of the doorway. And then she's trying to tell cops that I'm beating on her. I'm like, yo, it was you. You punched me, barricaded the door. And I had to move you out of the doorway, and I'm wrong. Fuck out of here. Oh well, that's enough of that. Enough bad vibes. Let's get back to this beautiful scenery we got. I think this is the Brandywine Creek. Yeah, threw her out the doorway, dog. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, you know. I'll tell you one thing though, I will never ever let a woman abuse me like that, ever. I mean, I'm happily committed now, so I'm good money, but man, I would never go for that again. I think sometimes when you're young, maybe naive, I didn't want to believe she would cheat, you know. Everybody plays the fool. Take the tinfoil hat off, what? because I got cheated on, that's a tinfoil hat moment. That makes no sense, though. I need an explanation for that one, as a matter of fact. Because it's not a conspiracy. Motherfucker actually cheated on me, dog. It was a conspiracy. That girl cheated on me. I'm in Chadds Ford, Pennsylvania. It's I think it's Delaware County. I'm not. Is Chadds Ford still Delco? It might be Bucks. Or no, Chester County. That's where we are. Yeah, man. Beautiful out here. Beautiful. And this is Creek Road. If anybody ever like wants to take a nice drive, if you're in the area, yeah, beautiful back here. Lots of old houses and shit. Lots of like Victorian, like old rustic type houses. Yeah, it does kind of look like Maine, actually. I've been up there. Maine is beautiful, man. What's up, Dark? Yeah, PA is beautiful. It really is, like these areas like this that are, it's like a time capsule. I mean, all these old houses, and we got all the old stonework. You know, stonework is like, some of it is like over 100 years old, or you know, more. You can see, I mean, these houses are so old, and they still are in good shape. Hank's place, little breakfast place right here. So this is Baltimore Pike and Creek Road. What? Yeah, Hanks, you been here before? Oh, good. Yeah, me too. There's nowhere else like it. Very unique place. Oh yeah. It's actually, believe it or not, we're not far from Philly. I could probably be in Philly in about 30 minutes from now. So, oh no, probably 40. But it's not, we're not far though. We still are out there. I mean, but yeah, it's not that far away from civilization. Little Mexican spot right there too. It's alright. Just don't get the fish tacos. Just shit ass. Oh, PA? Yeah, PA is gigantic. I mean, just to get from here to the other side is like a good like 6 hours or some shit. See, down here is a lot of historic. I think down here you got even older buildings. You got these old bridges. Pretty cool. Used to be a train track, I guess. Oh, the shipping facilities. Yeah, I know. They're putting them everywhere, bro. They put them in like, they're fucking up people's houses too. They're like knock down a patch of woods and then put it right behind a bunch of people's houses. So They've been living there with this beautiful view of the woods for 20 years. Now they got a big fucking ugly ass warehouse behind their house. And it didn't yeah, it drops the value of their property. It's fucked up, dude. I hate it. Yeah, shout out her. Happy B-Day. Yeah, this is nice. It just runs up right along the creek. It looks cool when it snows. I think I did a drive through here in the snow, actually. I'll pull over just so you give you a quick view of the creek. They had this big flood back here like a year or two ago, and I came back here. I think actually it's on the YouTube channel, and I found a fucking fish. Yeah, it's on the YouTube. You might have to dig through it for a while. But I was like, all of this was all flooded, like completely, and there was a fucking fish flopping around like right there. I picked it up and threw it in the creek. If people like actually watch my videos, they'll find so much random shit that happens in them. But some of the videos are like long, so people don't. I know it's probably hard to sit there and watch like a 2-hour drive without stepping away. But yeah, it's beautiful back here. I'll go swimming in here. Matter of fact, just set up a little spot, set up some chairs right here. Yeah, it's nice back here. So this is Brandywine Creek. If you go that way straight down, it goes to Delaware. You go that way, it goes up to Westchester, I think. Or just something like that. Yeah, you know what? It might be actually. It says no fishing though, but I bet you could go fishing. Pennsylvania Grand Canyon. Never heard of that. Nah, Grand Canyon, PA, and then what else was on? Mattercook or Cook. I never heard of either of those places. God damn, dude, that's a fucking drive. How long was that? I used to, when I lived in Florida, I would drive sometimes from Florida back up here to PA. I lived down there for like 7 years, so I would just sometimes. Usually I'd take a plane, but if I was gonna be up here for a little while and I wanted my car, I would just drive it. That's a rough drive. I did it by myself a few times, and man, fucking knees start hurting and shit from sitting down so long. Hey, Nashville does look like a cool ass city too. Anything I see in Nashville, I always see like lots of live music outside and shit, and like people going to bars, and it looked cool as fuck actually. There's cities down south that like I was down in Texas. I have family in Dallas, and it is so much cleaner. People talk about, oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, right. Like a block of ice I just hit. People talk about like everything I heard about Dallas was like that it's dirty and shit. I went to Dallas and I'm like, yo, I can't believe how clean it is compared to our cities. At least like I went to like the grassy knoll in Dallas and shit, and it was beautiful down there. But I don't know. I guess probably I'm sure some of the city, I know it's got its rough spots. And my cousins are from Fort Worth. It's a little crazy there too. Oh yeah. You know what? I mean, I'm not a big country music fan, but I just love like experiencing, having them moments. Like I'll go to a country club or bar or whatever and just fuck with everybody there and just see, like, I don't know, try something different. It really is like a different culture than what I'm used to, you know. I guess I probably am more for like hip hop culture. But I love rock and roll too. I love rock and roll. I love especially the old shit, the good shit, you know. I like the old classic rock. Jimmy, Zeppelin, Black Sabbath. I listen to either just hip hop or I listen to that. That's pretty much my whole bag right there. Alright, so damn, that's a big house. It's a weird looking house right there. Damn, I keep disconnecting. Yeah, I fuck with reggae music too. I mean, I fuck with Bob Marley heavy. I don't know too much reggae though, but I definitely like reggae. I really like everything. Like, I don't think there's any kind of, even some country, I've heard country that I really like. Would you guys say Leonard Skinner is country? Nah, right? They're not. But I love Leonard Skinner too. I guess, I don't know. Classic rock, that's where it's at. Welcome. New to the channel or new to the area? I guess maybe both. What is Lehigh Valley? Is that like, is Allentown up there? I'm trying to think of what that area is. Okay, both. Cool. Subscribe. Subscribe. I'm gonna do these lives a lot, just driving around the area. But I got a bunch of I do documentaries and other shit too, so you can check it out. So I'm really trying to like build the channel up more. Like I'm really trying to get more into the documentaries. So I got some good shit on the way. But I'm really taking my time. It's hard when you're doing it on your own and trying to like learn. I'm not like a big computer guy. I'm trying to figure this shit out. I've got it figured out pretty good now, but I had to teach myself everything. I don't even know anybody that like cares about doing shit like this. Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you, Weez. I appreciate it. Hell yeah, Wawa logo, baby. You already know what it is. Can't even throw a rock without hitting a fucking Wawa around here. There's another one right up the street. There's literally like 4 Wawas within a 1 mile radius of this place. It's completely unnecessary. Wisconsin, now that's a fucking drive right there. God damn. How far, I wonder how far of a drive that was. Well, that drive from PA to Florida is vicious though. I got a whole new appreciation for truck drivers after taking that fucking drive right there, boy. Look at this house. It's abandoned. Nobody wants to buy it. What a fucking horrible place for a house. Yeah, just just do the same thing I'm doing, Weez, just go live. I got a dash cam and stuff too, like so I could do, cause I like doing some like edited. Like if I might do like a drive through a specific neighborhood. I'll do that probably different. Like I'll have that actually edited for a regular video, but I mean, this is so easy. If you want to if you're just driving somewhere, you want to record it, just go live. I'm surprised how many people stop through and like show support and shit like that. I'm actually surprised. So it's pretty dope. I don't know why I never did it before. I didn't like talking on the YouTube channel. I talked on it and I heard my voice and I hated the way my voice sounded, so I stopped. But honestly, I don't even give a fuck anymore. Don't even give a fuck. I heard a lot of people say that too. I heard a lot of people say that they don't like the way their voice sounds. So it's not just me, I guess. I feel like it doesn't bother me now. I got better at talking on camera, I think. Probably gonna hear me singing when I'm driving. I love music. This is real talk. Come on, always stay. No matter what, good or bad, right or wrong, day after day. Now if you're down on love, but don't believe this ain't for you. Yo, can you guys let me know if it's lagging? I can't tell if the screen is lagging or not. If it is, I might just have to turn the resolution down a little bit. It looks like it might be lagging. I don't know if it looks like that for you guys though. Unbearable to watch. I was live in Pensgrove yesterday and the service was so bad it kept cutting in and out. I actually found some crazy shit on some of those live streams the other day. I found this giant ass abandoned hotel. It was like wide open, you can walk in it. There's on a video from last night. You can go back. Hey, what's up, you guys? Thank you for joining me. State, Pennsylvania, yeah. Southeastern Pennsylvania. So we're in Chichester. So we're coming from like Westchester area. We're going to Chichester now. Get myself motherfucking coffee. You guys want to see an abandoned McDonald's? I'm constantly finding all this abandoned shit on this channel. It's funny. Every time I go live. Oh damn, you can't even get out of here. Bro. Oh no, this is kind of crazy. You can't get out. Oh wow.
Henny, peeping shorties and mothers and seeing pennies. But there's something about you. You seem more good, giving me that I wanna say something new. Plus I dress you wearing, got my whole team staring. You not bouncing with me, I'm not hearing. Look at the mix, for real, like you really want it. Is you dealing with the cat that's blunt?
Don't laugh at me, you guys. 'Cause I'm about to get a fruity ass coffee. Alright, I'm being vulnerable. I hope you guys can appreciate that.
Hello, how can I help you?
Hi, can I get a medium iced latte with butter pecan flavor and less ice?
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Will you come to the window?
Thank you. Alright. Okay, you guys weren't supposed to hear me order that sweet ass coffee. Don't tell anybody. Fucking delicious stuff. Yeah, it's nice out here. Well, it pretty much like, this is like the end of the niceness. Once we pass forward, once we go down, we're going into the hood after this. So I kind of like doing these drives because it shows you like the contrast. Yeah, the butter pecan is so good. These iced lattes are so good, man, but they're like $6. I'm thinking about getting one of them latte machines. Them shits, I was looking to get one. It was like fucking $500 was like a cheap one. Or you get the Timu Johns, which probably suck. Right now, so we're in Chichester, but this is Upper Chichester. This is like the nice part. From when we go, we're gonna go down a little farther into it's called Boothwyn, Linwood, Marcus Hook, and then Chester. We're gonna drive up into Chester. So,
Hello.
hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
582, okay?
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too. Damn, that's fast as hell. What the fuck? What was that? Donald's car. 15C, 15 edits. I don't know what that means. 15 cream, 15 sugar? God damn. It's just gonna be like, it's gonna look like condensed milk. Fucking smoke that shit, freebase it. Alright, so yeah, once we turn over here, we're going. It slowly, you'll see it like progressively gets more and more hood. And then once you get into Chester, you're like right in the, it's the hood, like the hood. $3.40 over there, holy shit. Oh yeah, gas isn't bad. $3.69, damn dude. Yeah, gas is not bad here. It's what was it right there? I didn't even see the price. Damn, you guys got good eyes. But it's usually like around at $3. It fluctuates between like $2.80 to $3, I would say. It doesn't really go over $3. It was fucking $5 a gallon like 2 years ago. But it sometimes drops down like $2.60. I'll go to Delaware for gas because it's usually like $2.60, $2.70 over there. So I'll go with Delaware. It's real cheap. Nah, I mean, I live over here, bro. I grew up in this area, you know. Chester is like, I don't know, it's funny because like, to me, these are just like normal places, you know. Like I'll be on a street that some of the viewers on the channel will look at it and be like, oh, it's not safe for you to get out of the car. If you look at some of my other live streams, I mean, I'll go walk into corner stores, I'll walk into projects, I don't give a fuck. But I'm just used to it, bro. Like, people don't really bother me. And I know how to I'm not dumb either. You can't just walk into some places with your phone out. You know, I'm still. Some YouTubers have like no fear whatsoever. Like really, not even fear, but they have no shame. Like they just walk around and put the camera in people's face and shit. I would never do that to people. I hate when people do that. At least ask, you know, they're like, these YouTubers, man, they go to Kensington and then just like put the camera in some poor person's face that's hooked on drugs, probably having the worst day of their fucking life. And you're just gonna record them real quick and memorialize them on YouTube as a drug addict. They'll get sober sometime down the road and they'll always be on YouTube looking like a fiend. It's fucked up. Yeah, I drove through. I did a couple videos in Kensington. Yeah, I did go to Kensington a couple times. Yeah, I mean I'm all over. I've been all over Philly. Everywhere. I've been everywhere. I've been every part of Philly. I think the only parts I gotta get still, I gotta go to Northeast and I gotta go to like Uptown, Germantown and shit. But everywhere else, I've been to every part of. If you go through the channel, I got like fucking everything. I got every town in Delaware County, every hood. I got Camden. I got all the South Jersey hoods. I got Atlantic City. I've been everywhere. Yeah, I seen that, Weeze. Matter of fact, I posted some clips from that channel because I just was like, I just screen recorded a bunch of it and just posted it on here because I was so like, some of the shit I screen recorded was wild. I had to post it. But if you scroll through, you'll see some videos where I kind of like, I did like highlights. Like I clipped out like the craziest parts from a Friday night on KNA. And I made it a whole video. And I did another one that's like day versus night. You see like the difference during the day and night, obviously. So I got so much like random shit on the channel, honestly. Graph, what up? Oh wow. Huh, that's crazy. What's going on, Graph? How's your day going so far? What time is it? Damn. I said, what's up, mommy? I didn't call you mom. What are you doing? What? No, I don't. Wait, really? When? Oh. Well, I'm gonna stop by there after work anyway, so I guess I'll go check in on it. Yeah. Everything else good though? So I'll do that. I got a barber appointment too, so I'll probably be back at the house like 5:30, something like that. I'll pick something up for dinner if you want. Just let me know what you want. Yo, Graph, I fucking love you. I fucking love you. Like, Graph is literally the GOAT. The Good John 610 GOAT. Nah, for real. And I seen like a couple people sending the gifts and stuff too, man. Like, thank you guys. I honestly, I don't even know what the gifts are. I'm gonna figure it out later, but shit, it's good. Whatever it is, I like it. And so this is Linwood right here. This is a crazy ass little town. Small little town, man. This place is wild though. Nah, this is dope. Like seeing people come back and shit. This is cool as fuck. I'm gonna do this shit all the time. What the hell? Come on, Toots. Drive down this street just because it looks ghetto as hell. Respectfully. And you see how fast the landscape changes in PA? We were just in the woods. It's like millionaires and shit. 10 minutes later. If I didn't make any stops at Dunkin' Donuts, it would have been like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Not even. I guess everywhere is kind of like that though, for real. Wilmington is like that real bad. Wilmington has some places that are like these rich, super rich areas, and then like at the next block up, you're in the trenches. You're like in terrible areas. It's just crazy. Turn up this way. Yeah, the white. It's like raining just enough that I need to have them on, but then not enough that it's like making a fucking loud noise. Stuck in the middle of stuck between a rock and a hard place. Bad to the bone. Alright, so this is the end of Linwood, and I think this is Trainer. I think this last block right here is Trainer, like these last few blocks. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I just, Linwood, Trainer, same shit. And then we're going straight into Chester. Matter of fact, you guys want to see a fucking ghetto ass trailer park real quick? Look at this joint, Park View. I actually almost moved in here. I was trying to. Some of they put newer trailers in. They used to be so old, bro. Like it actually looks way better than it used to look. Bam. Hey, what's up, everybody? Everybody that just came in. What's going on? Thank you for joining me on this ride. We're in Pennsylvania, Delaware County, Chichester, Pennsylvania, and we're about to head into Chester, into a little place known as the ghetto. So feel free to tag along. Everybody hit that like button for me. Don't be stingy with the likes, alright? Don't be stingy. I ain't asking for a whole lot. Just double click the screen, that's it. That's all. I'll never ask you for anything ever again once you hit that like button for me. Promise. Let me see that. Let me get through some of these comments. Beaver Valley. Check out the cult house. And where? Oh, you're thinking of Devil's Road in Chad's Ford. I know exactly what you're talking about. Is that it? The Devil's Road or whatever? You know what's crazy? I was actually thinking about going there when I started the live, but it was just too far. Cause I got to get back here to Chester, so I didn't really have time. But yeah, that's funny. I think it's Cozart Road. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, I believe in the paranormal. Definitely believe in paranormal. Yeah. Oh, damn, the 80 people watching? What the fuck? I didn't even know that many people watch. That's crazy. Alright, so we're in Trainer. We're about to enter Chester. No, it's not pre-recorded, bro. I'm live right now, homie. I don't know why you'd even think I'm pre-recorded. I'm sitting here interacting with comments and shit. And also, bro, all of my lives are live, but they save onto the channel. So if you come on late after the live is over, it's pre-recorded. But all of them are live. So if you get here on time, like you are now, yeah. Yo, what's up, Austin? What's going on? Welcome to the city of Chester, Pennsylvania. Mayor Stefan Roots. Motherfucker ain't doing shit. The road that goes behind Toby Farms. Behind it? What's behind Toby Farms? Wouldn't it just be like upland behind it? I've never even heard of this before. I'm interested. I was just in Toby Farms this morning too. That's funny. This Luke oil right there is off the hook. Camp buildings. Oh yeah, Austin. You know what's crazy? 95 going through Chester is the most ghetto strip of 95 in the whole country. Because I drove from Florida all the way up here, and the only thing left is New York and Jersey. Bro, when you go through Chester on 95, it is the most ghetto looking shit. It goes right through the hood. So I imagine anybody that thinks of Chester, they probably just think of that. camp buildings. I'm trying to think, like, Toby Farm. I'll look it up on a map. I'll find it. I'm sure somebody will know that where that shit is at. We're in Chester, Pennsylvania. We're on the west side of Chester, PA, in the trenches. Off Brookhaven. Okay. Wait, Brookhaven. I'll find it. I'm gonna be up there later today too, so I'm all over the fucking place, you guys. Doing live is perfect for me. I'm constantly going from one place to the next. This park right here at night. This park at night though. That's what I'm gonna say. Got these 3 fucking speed bump Johns. They are so bad, bro. I hit him at night real hard one time. I was going fast and like wasn't paying attention. Fucking nailed, popped my tires on. Popped both of my front tires on these little ass speed bumps. Some little kid got shot right here like 2 years ago. It was like an 11-year-old got shot by a 13-year-old over here or something. Then you got the Benjamin Banneker building. That's the only high-rise project in Chester. It used to be others, but this is the only one left. Benjamin Banneker. Benjamin Banneker. There's been some guys that made some big money out of Benjamin Banneker, out of that little project. I mean, there's people, there was made fucking millions coming out of that joint. The last high rise of Chester. Hey, Laughing Disco, shout out to you. Yo, go ass in. That's so funny. Nah, yeah, the snow's all gone. For the most part. It's supposed to be 80 degrees next week. What the fuck? Somebody just telling me it's gonna be 80 degrees next week. That can't be right. Can it? No, it can't be. This can't be right. This can't be right. It's fucking 80 degrees. It was 20 degrees last night. Now we have Flower Manor over here. This also is HUD housing, but this is probably one of the more like quiet HUD housing in Chester because it's mostly all like mothers with young kids, or there's some seniors too, but they're pretty strict on who is allowed. I don't think you can stay if you have felonies. Yeah, I bet that Poconos is still covered. You guys get crushed. We down here, we went probably a good like 2-3 years with no snow at all, and then all of a sudden we just started getting these like fucking hurricanes and blizzards. All just like this year and last year, they started getting all these crazy ass storms that I've never seen in my whole life. But it was just weird because it was like we used to get like pretty extreme cold weather and then it just stopped. It just got like warm all of a sudden in the wintertime. It stopped snowing, and then all of a sudden it just kicked back in. Some gang graffiti right there. That's the BH, that stands for Bennett Homes. So there's been a lot of gangs that came out of these projects right here. There's been, actually in my documentary on Chester, I did a documentary, if you want to go back, something like the violent history here of Chester. But I touched some stories here in this project. This is the Bennett Homes. And this is another spot. Chester is pretty much like known for violence. People don't realize people in these neighborhoods have made millions of dollars selling drugs. But literally right here in this little project right here, people have become millionaires selling fucking drugs here. Like, let that settle in. Imagine coming from like this type of extreme poverty and just making $1 million in front of your house. Crazy. Now, those guys are either in prison or they're dead now. So, never good. It never ends good for anybody, but the stories remain still quite impressive, I must say. Yo, we did change the whole, something changed. The climate definitely changed. Northeast Pennsylvania, shout out to you. This is a little other, it looks like they're rebuilding the basketball court. That, damn, why the fuck is there so much trash? Holy shit. Bro. God damn. Bro, this block, I'm gonna have to come back here at night. Because this probably is crazy. Judging by all the trash, they definitely party out here at night. So I'm going to pull back up later. Or maybe Friday night I'll come through. It's just, I'm in Chester all the time. It's not like, for me, it's like not, I don't really get like scared or anything. It's like not, yeah. It's like normal to me. And I know people from all these neighborhoods too, so it's like, I don't know. If I was ever really like, some shit happened, I could at least say like, yo, my boy's over here or something, you know? I'm not like, I feel more comfortable in Chester than like some other hoods just because I know the city. I know so many people here. But I know like, people aren't wrong for feeling uncomfortable here though. I mean, you see, it definitely is crazy. Damn, Tony, my fault, bro. Look, I won't come back. I'm not trying to step on nobody's toes. Stick and move, in and out. That's it. Sliding and diving. Yeah, I hear you, man. Yeah, you fucking right you did, Tomo. You motherfucking right y'all got that coke, man. Listen. I used to hustle back in the day, and I had my one connect was a Rican dude from North Philly, and then my other connect was a black dude from Chester. And the blacks in Chester had that. Listen, man. Nobody was fucking with the shit they had, and I wasn't even a user. I was selling the shit. I'm far removed from that lifestyle, by the way. Like, just I'm not living like that no more, but. Man, listen, Chester definitely had it. And you could come out here any time of day or night, and there's always people out. I mean, you could pull up 5 in the morning and find some work somewhere. It's quieted down a lot. It's not like it used to be. People are a lot more careful. People play the phones more now. You remember, Tomo, I know you remember back in the day, people used to just sit outside and just yell at every car that went by. Yo. Yeah, they can't do that anymore. Yeah, I heard they're putting fentanyl in the coke now, man. What the fuck, bro? Imagine if you're at a party and you like go to do some coke to wake up and that shit just makes you nod out, drool on your chest, or die. Fuck, man. It's like they're trying to kill us on purpose. Why would you put that in coke? He's like, no, people will go and do like a crazy line of coke. There's fentanyl in it, get cooked. Pagers, hell yeah. Yeah, I remember them days. I was young. That's probably when I first started kind of like getting in the streets more. I think I was probably 15, 14. Nothing heavy. I was probably just doing a little dumb, selling a little weed and shit. It hadn't really spiraled out of control yet at that point. They didn't need none of that fentanyl because they had that real shit. They had that shit that makes your fucking hairs on the back of your neck stand up. Now it makes the hairs makes your whole body sit down and fall to fucking sleep. It's a great time to quit drugs if somebody out there hasn't. Yeah, the gas right here is expensive. But this is the most expensive gas we've seen so far. Look, right across the street, the gas is $3.05. It's $3.19 here, $3.05 right there. Come on, bro. Yeah, I was a buck. Well, I'm 43 now, so I got into a lot of that illegal activities real young. And I would say like my teens and like 20s especially. 20s I really started, things got like real serious. You know, violence and all this got serious. And thank God I'm out of it. It was like a fucking nightmare. 309, yeah, that ain't bad at all. That ain't bad. What's up with you, Whoa? 808. 239, damn, North Dakota. Yeah, nah, I'm way out the way. For real, bro. For real. It's like I'm still around it too. Like I really could. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. Not worth it, man. I know out of probably like thousands of people I know that got money, like people that got like, you know, not people that got like, you know, money for clothes. I'm talking people that got money to like take vacations and buy property. They're all dead or they're all in prison. I know one guy, matter of fact. I know one guy, and I want to say his name because he's a legend in Chester, but I haven't asked him for his permission. I'll ask him for his permission. I should interview him. But he's a legend in Chester. He's probably like 70 something now. He made millions of dollars in the streets working with the Italian mafia. He never got caught, nothing. He made millions of dollars in the street, then took the money out. He cleaned it somehow, and now he owns a big pool hall. There's a guy from the trenches in Chester, man. He made money in the street, and then he converted it to some legitimate, something positive. Now he's got a place for his people in his community to go hang out and like not be outside fucking around. You know, it's a good joint. So, but that was the only, man. That's like 1 out of 1,000,000 that I know that fucking actually made it. Oh no, people do coke. Yeah, they definitely do. Yeah, people definitely still do coke. I don't think it's not like everywhere like it used to be though. It's definitely not as much, but I would say like the people that do it, they do it. They do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of people, bro, like a lot of people use needles now. Like there's a lot of people that be shooting that shit. Like, yeah, people are just going through the absolute extreme. Shooting coke is crazy. Nah, I haven't either. Yeah, no, yeah, me too, Weez. I chilled out with drinking too. I really just, I might drink with some friends or something. That's it though. I did, yo, Tomo. I actually did bust out a line like for the first time in it must have been like 10, 15 years. But it was just like a couple weeks ago. I was at a party. Somebody had some, and I did a line, and it was trash. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, it just felt like a snort of isotol. I'll never touch that shit again. It's like not even Coke, whatever the fuck it was. It was not the shit that we used to get. And I don't got no interest in putting fucking baby laxative up my nose, so they got it. Y'all got it. They ruined cocaine. I guess that's a good thing for some people. It's a good thing for the people that is actually not a coke addicts are still fucking coke addicts. So I don't know. They're probably just cooking it or some shit. Yeah, shrooms are the shit, Graf. Broad and Dunn. Was that up north somewhere? Yeah, that's probably up north. North is always gonna be the spot to go, but like if you know, but if you got a good connect in Chester, I couldn't tell you nowadays though. I don't really know. I really stay out the streets like that. I mean, I'm still living here, but I don't. You know, I don't like. I don't know what's going on in the streets. I really just stay with my little group, and that's it. Grant Cardone, what's that? Yeah, it was, bro. I'm telling you, that shit was straight fucking cut, dog. It was burning my nose. I just did one line. It wasn't even like a crazy. It was like a nice little drawing, you know what I mean? Like it, but it wasn't crazy. My nose started burning. What? Coke's supposed to make your shit numb. When the fuck did Coke start burning you? Nah, I don't know what that was. It was like fiberglass was in it, bro. My nose like literally hurt. Oh no, I am never touching this shit again. It ain't the same, man. Oh, Pulsations, yeah. I think Pulsations was around the 90s too. I don't think I ever went there though. Cause I feel like I did go there, but I can't remember. We used to go to Shampoo. We would go to Shampoo. That was like in the 2000s. Bro, who is Grant Cardone? Why do you keep saying to Google me? What, like, is it? Does anybody know what that is? Pittsburgh, what you saying? Oh yeah. Nah, yeah, the clubs are a ripoff, bro. You really want to get it in before you go to the club, and then so when you get in there, like a couple drinks that get you right. That's all you really need. I'm trying to think. We went to Shampoo, and then what was it? Was Shampoo the one on Spring Garden in Columbus? I forget. But there was like 2 clubs over there we used to go to. That matter of fact, there was a little club in here. I'll show you. It was an RS club. That's funny. We're talking about clubs. This is one of the clubs we used to go to. They had 2 clubs straight ahead. Now it's empty. Actually, it's like a GoPuff headquarters. I guess people order food through there and shit like that. So this right here in the corner, that used to be the RS club. It was an after hours club. And then in this corner, this was, I think it was where here the seafood is. This was Bootleggers. I don't know if y'all ever remember Bootleggers and all that, RS club. That was the spot for like the Chester area, for out here at least. Yeah, RS Club, yeah. No, we're in Woodland. We're in Woodland right now. And this is Eddystone we're going to right now. McDade House. I never heard of that. Now, yo, do any of you guys remember the Shark Club? Bro, the Shark Club was the shit. The Shark Club was like a nightclub for kids, or for like under 18. And it was on McDade. I think it was in Holmes. We used to get in fights over there all the time. It was like you go there to get in fights to like impress girls, and then you get the girls. Sometimes if you lose a fight, that'll help you get the girl too. Like sometimes I got my ass beat one time, and like all these girls like came to my rescue. They were like trying to help me and like clean up my wounds and shit. I'm like, man, I got it made. All I had to do was get my ass beat this whole time. I didn't know that. Man, I would have been getting my sight off. They got that natural caretaker instinct in them, you know? They see a man down and they want to help. Love women. Go to Flagstaff. Jim Thorpe. Oh, I've been to Jim Thorpe. I don't know Flagstaff though. Oh, RV. Oh, that sounds dope. Party in the RV. Yeah, that would be fucking sick. I always wanted to do some shit like that. Maybe you guys hit that like button and help me become a big time YouTuber. I'll go on an RV camp one day. So yeah, this is Eddystone. This is like a quintessential blue collar Pennsylvania town right here. This is like the epitome of a blue collar Pennsylvania town. In my opinion, this whole little area down here is. This little area, they got like all these little hidden neighborhoods back here. I'll show you one. Like you wouldn't even know it's a whole neighborhood back here. Look, I mean, there's no houses. You just see the store. But then you turn in here on a Smiley Street, and it opens up and there's a whole big neighborhood. I got chased out of here when I was younger. This group of kids from down here. I was riding my bike down here. And just by total coincidence, there was this group of kids from Morton. We used to get in fights with this. We were like friends with them too. We were friends, but we would always fight when we see each other. It was a weird relationship, but we still were cool. But we just liked fighting each other. It was kind of like we knew we weren't gonna go like too hard on each other, but we were gonna like fuck each other up enough that we like learn how to fight better. I think most of us just wanted to learn how to fight. So one of the kids, I kind of like went a little overboard, I think, and he still felt a way about it. And I was riding my bike down here to actually drop weed off to somebody I used to live over, not for. And I'm driving down here, and I think it was right here. It was like a little cul-de-sac or something. Yeah, none of these houses were here. It was all old looking. But anyway, that kid was fucking standing there, and it was like a group of, he had like 7 people. He's not even from over here. He's from Morton, so it was just like complete bad timing. So as soon as he seen me, they started running after me. I'm on my bike, so I hit this little street. I got the fuck up out of here. Yeah, they were gonna whoop my ass. I ain't gonna hold you. But you wouldn't even know this neighborhood is here. It's just like one little loop, one way in, one way out. Oh, that's crazy. Man, it's a small ass world, bro. This area was like weird back in the day because the boys, we were like very territorial. So like you go to a certain neighborhood like this and you're not from here, everybody's gonna recognize you. Like high school, when we were in high school, like yeah, you get stared down. It's fucking. You'd end up getting a lot of random fights just because of that. Even neighborhoods that weren't bad neighborhoods, it would just be like certain neighborhoods that have like a group of kids that hang out in it, and they just like didn't. I don't know. They would stare at you. They didn't want you walking around in the neighborhood. It's like suburbs too. Crazy. Different day. That was before kids were scared to throw hands. We loved throwing hands. It was fun. But you didn't have to worry about someone like stabbing you or like fucking trying to kill you. You know, you had your little fair one, got it over with. And sometimes you might get jumped. It depends, like if you deserved it or not. You know, maybe you stole something. Yeah. Oh, Michael's is the shit, bro. Michael's is the best. I think Michael's is the best hoagies around here. Yeah, nah, they don't. People don't want to fight one-on-one. And you know what? I'm on the same shit now. I'm not fighting nobody one-on-one either, because it's like, I mean, if nobody else is doing it, why the fuck am I gonna do it? You're gonna end up dying trying to fight somebody. So I just listen. Concealed carry or bear spray. Every get some bear spray, especially the women. Get some bear spray. Nobody will be able to play with you ever again. I don't care if somebody pull a gun on you. You bear spray them, they're fucked. It eats your skin. It peels your face off and shit. Yeah, that's what we used to do, man. We used to throw hands. We used to love it. I remember early 2000s. I noticed like it seemed like shit started getting a little more violent. Like people was like using weapons more or something. That's when I got stabbed. I went through a few things in that period of time. I got shot at, all that. You know what else is good, bro? You ever go to Rocco's Pizza? I don't know if it's been there since you left. But Rocco's Pizza is good as fuck. It's right across the street from Michael's. Woodland secretly has like a ton of good food. There's all these good places. Louisville. Around here, you're gonna need something projectile. You're gonna need something that projects. The Louisville is the classic. Don't get me wrong. It's just it's just too much. Too many guns, bro. That's what it is. It's too many irresponsible people with guns. I'm a big time supporter of the Second Amendment. I'm also a big supporter of fist fighting, but I'm a big supporter of surviving too. So, oh well. I found that my best weapon, however, is just to mind my business. That has kept me out of a lot of trouble, it seems. But everybody doesn't let you do that. Yeah, I've been shot at. I didn't get hit though. I've been shot. I've been stabbed a couple times. I got stabbed in my neck real bad. I got a crazy ass scar. I'll just show you guys sometime. But yeah, I got stabbed in my neck. I've been stabbed in my back. I got stabbed in my arm. Pistol whipped. Bro, I'm like really lucky that I'm fucking alive right now. I swear to God. It's crazy. It feels like a movie when I think about what my life has been like. It doesn't even seem real. For real, bro. Yeah, now that 12 gauge, it gets you where you need to go. 12 gauge, it gets you from A to B, for sure. I got, what do I got? I think I got, it's a 10 gauge. I think it's a 10 gauge. Some one of my boys just gave it to me. He didn't have a place. He was staying with his mom and she wouldn't let him have it. He ended up just giving it to me. I fucking had it forever now. What playground? I didn't drive past the playground. Damn, bro. Don't put that on me. Plus, if I did, it's the first time I drove past it because I haven't driven down this street yet. We're in Ridley right now. Ridley, we're like near Holmes. There's McDade behind us, so McDade and Fairview. We're about to drive through Swathmore. Swathmore is a real nice town. As a matter of fact, I don't think I even went through Swathmore on the channel. That might be the only town I think I haven't gone through in the county. And I should. It's a really nice town. I lived in Swathmore when I was younger. And we had like a little hood section in Swathmore. People don't know that we had like a whole black neighborhood in back there in Swathmore. I tell people I lived in Swathmore and they're like, oh, like they probably don't think I even knew any black people. But I don't think it's even there anymore. They like knocked it down. We had a little corner store and shit. They knocked the corner store down. White people bought up a lot of the houses. Not to be on some like racist shit, but I really liked that neighborhood. It was like a nice neighborhood in the suburbs, but it was like, you know, I've been around like black and Spanish people, like, so I just really liked that. But you know, I fuck with everybody too. You know, shout out all my European kings and queens as well. Wait, what? Wait, it says, not being a truck driver, I'm not allowed to carry. But I'm pretty sure you know all the that I have. Oh yeah. So I guess because you travel state to state. Damn, that's kind of fucked up. Like, is there any kind of like concealed carry where you can travel state to state? Because that is bullshit. Especially truck drivers. You guys, like, a lot of times truck drivers got to stop at these like sketchy ass truck stops and shit. Shit, they would need a gun more than a lot of people would. I would imagine. At least for like when you're parked up at truck stops and shit, I would want to have one. How far from Philly? 20 minutes. We hop on 95 and be in Philly in 20 minutes. Yeah, we're real close. New drinking game. Take a shot every time there's a fucking Wawa. You guys are gonna die of alcohol poisoning before the live is over. Oh yeah, Jersey. I know. Yeah, it sucks. I know. It's like I'm like so attached to it too. I just like having my gun on me or in the car all the time. And I've even have like brought it to Jersey in the trunk, but then I'm thinking like, what is even the point? Can't even use it. You fucking go to defend yourself and you're gonna go to prison. You know? I guess if you're traveling out of state and someone wants to kill you, you just have to let them kill you, or you're going to jail. Let that person kill you, or you're going to jail. Those are your two options. New Jersey, that's. Yo, did you guys hear they banned all the flavored vapes from Jersey? Now all you could get is the Juul. And would you be surprised if I told you that the company Juul donates to New Jersey Democrat leadership? Not to make a Democrat Republican, but I'm just saying that because Democrats run New Jersey right now. I would call out the Republicans if it was them, but in this case it's not. They banned the fucking sale of all flavored vapes and only sell Juul vapes now. And Juul donates to New Jersey Democrats. Let that settle in. They changed a massive law that has like a huge impact on all the small businesses, or a lot of small businesses in the state. Basically because the competition was supporting them, and yeah, that's crazy, man. That's politics. That's politics. If you ever hear me say anything about politics on here, just know I'm not against you. I don't care who you voted for. I'm not against you. I'm not against you. I'm allowed to disagree with you. That don't mean I'm against you. Unless you're like a piece of shit or something. But that's universal. You can agree with my politics and I still won't like you. But nah, there's Republicans that do this shit too. I always like, whenever I see shit like that happen, like I'll see, like when I see in Jersey banned all vapes, basically, like all fucking vapes. And I was like, and then I seen that Juul was like the only one they were still selling, and I was like, you know, I wonder if Juul donates to any political candidates. And I'd be damned if they did. Yeah. Oh, Jersey City truck stop. Yeah, Jersey City is actually pretty bad. My uncle lives up in Hoboken. I got a lot of family, like, I'm actually from New York originally. We moved to PA when I was like 11, so I grew up here. But I was actually born in Brooklyn originally. Red Hook, Brooklyn. we drive through the little town. This little town of Swathmore is really nice. It's got the big college right here. But you can see these storefronts are really old architecture. I mean, it might be over 100 years old. You got the gay crosswalks. I'm not a huge fan, but it's alright. Shout out to the LGBT community. I support y'all. I just don't like walking over the rainbows. I don't know why. Maybe it's an ego thing. Not about you guys though, so don't take it personal. We'll go back. Matter of fact, let's drive through the little black neighborhood. Nobody even knows Swathmore has a black neighborhood. Yeah, it was like pretty much all the houses were owned too. It was all black homeowners, nice houses. And they had like a few low income units too. So it was a little mixed. Everybody, it wasn't like, everybody wasn't rich, but it was, people were in good shape though. You know, people comfortable. Definitely like middle class at least. But like, you know, like I said, I came from New York. A lot of us did come from like other cities and shit. So somebody might be like, I'm from Swathmore, but like really lived everywhere though. Upper Darby, Philly. I might just say I'm from Swathmore because I lived here when I went to high school. I lived everywhere, bro. Like, yeah, that's an interesting point. So they made flavored vapes illegal and they made weed legal. And weed is recreationally legal in Jersey too. Yeah, exactly what it is, Sam. Big tobacco, yeah. And then Juul, I think Juul is actually owned by Big Tobacco, Philip Morris or one of them. Where am I driving? Oh wow, I'm way caught back up on the chat. Yeah, we're just driving around. I gotta get off. In just a second here. We started off in like out in the woods and shit, so we've had a pretty long drive. I'll probably jump on here later though. But this is the historically black neighborhood of Swathmore, and it's been a black neighborhood for a really long time. So if you ever wondered what a beautiful middle-class black neighborhood looks like, you're looking at it. Good place, families, homeowners. It's good for people to know that these places exist. 'Cause the bad is always what gets highlighted. Yeah, I do a lot of random shit, Muskie. Is that Muskie's name? Yeah, I do driving around. I also do like documentaries. I report news. I'll bring like news clips and stuff. It kind of like a lot of little things. They're all basically like revolving around driving or like exploring different areas and shit. Telling stories. I tell stories about stuff out here in the county or wherever. Allentown, yeah, I've been to Allentown. Oh, did Juul give to the Republicans too? I wouldn't be fucking surprised. So did they give, Sam, if you look that up, did they give money to the Democrats and both Republicans of Jersey? See, that's the one thing. Some of these blue states, people just only complain about the Democrats. I'm guilty myself. But where are the Republicans in these blue states? Why don't they grow some balls and fucking... Like, you got these blue states like Jersey, New York. There's no Republican candidates even, like, come out and represent for them. So even if you don't like Democrats, I mean, where the fuck are the Republican candidates at? And then sometimes, like, they just bring candidates out that suck. I don't know, man. They got a lot to learn, that's for sure. Oh yeah, yeah, Jay. I know where Valley Stream is. Yeah, you're right. Cause I have a lot of family. You're gonna hear me saying I got family here, there, and all over. I do. My family is from New York. There's a big family, and they spread out. So like we came to PA. My other uncle, he raised his kids in Texas and Dallas. Another uncle raised his kids like Fort Lauderdale. So, and then New York. We're all over the fucking place. But yeah, no, I've been to Valley Stream. I'm trying to think. My cousins are from Hempstead and Uniondale. And where else? I think, yeah, Hempstead and Uniondale. What's up, Robin? Sorry if I said your name wrong. Yeah, you're right, Captain. That's the truth. So Swathmore is known for these like big old stone houses. Like these. There's better ones over here. I'll go. Let's go look at them. Look at it, they're like castles. That, I believe that's the president of Swathmore College's house. Big house. And this is the college. This is Swathmore College. Really nice college. I think you need to have a little bit of money to come here. Yeah, Garden City. I know. I've driven through there, and it stood out to me because there's a neighborhood out here I used to live in it, and it's called Garden City. It's here in Delaware County, PA, and it's low income housing. It was like a white ghetto. It was like all. It was like white projects. It was low income housing, but it was all white. Lots of drugs, and it was grimy as fuck. But it was called Garden City. And I remember seeing Garden City, New York, and it was all nice. And I'm like, damn, this is like the opposite of where we live. Hempstead is crazy though. I remember like, yo, my uncle, rest in peace, Uncle Teddy. He had 11 kids, bro. He had 11 kids and raised them in the hood, like raised them in Hempstead and Uniondale. 11 fucking kids in the hood. In one little house. They lived on, when they lived in Uniondale, they lived on Busta Rhymes' block for a little while. My cousin Lindsay used to tell me she used to ride the school bus with Busta Rhymes. Yeah, bro, some of these houses back here are ridiculous. Go Birds, baby. Go Birds. Yeah, Hempstead can definitely be rough, though, for sure. Where they lived wasn't too bad, but... Yo, what's up, Ab? Thanks for joining me, man. Damn, I'm just about to log out, you guys. I'm just about to log out. But, yo, just... I'm gonna start going live. I'm gonna go like whenever I get the chance, so probably maybe every day if I can. So hit the notifications if you like doing live streams like this. Yeah, hit the notifications. We'll be driving all over the place, so we'll be in Delaware County a good amount, but we'll be in Philly, Jersey, Delaware. We go down Maryland sometimes, so yeah, if you guys want to join along, hit that noti so you don't miss when we go live. Rumson NJ. Oh, dude, these houses are nothing. We've got some spots out. Matter of fact, maybe like this week sometime we'll go on another live. I'll show you some houses, bro. We got some spots out here that are crazy. Youngest of 9. Damn. Oh, you were the baby too. They must have been fucking with you, huh? And what time we got? 3 o'clock. All right, yeah. I gotta log out, you guys. So hit that notification. Yo, thank you everybody who supported, for the gifts, the likes, donations. Like, yo, you guys are fucking awesome. So yeah. Yeah, I bet it was, Weez. Bet it was. Oh yeah, I've been that's all on the channel too though, but probably like on the weekends I'll be in Philly, so I'll start going live when I'm down there. So alright y'all, yeah, take it easy everybody. Appreciate y'all joining in, man. I'll see you next time.